Hey everyone, it's Luke here from LT Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Manor Lords has been one of the most exciting medieval strategy games in recent memory, but where does it actually stand today? Of course, we covered it all the way back when it came out and had a massive breakthrough success, so I'd always be grateful to the game and I've played a lot of it since its release. The game launched to massive hype, and while it delivered a deep medieval city building experience, it also came with some growing pains. Now, a huge update is on the horizon, bringing castles, new maps and major gameplay overhauls. Will this be the update that finally addresses the biggest concerns, or is there still work to be done? Let's jump in. Right now, Manor Lords holds a very positive rating on Steam with over 58,000 reviews. That's impressive for an early access title. Players love the deep city building mechanics, historical accuracy and immersive simulation. It's one of those games that truly makes you feel like you're managing a living, breathing medieval society. But the title hasn't been without its issues. Some of the biggest complaints include AI pathfinding problems where workers get stuck or ignore tasks, economic balancing issues like trade and production systems feeling a bit clunky, and of course that late game content where some players feel like there's a lack of long-term challenge. That's definitely one of the issues that stopped me from playing. Despite these concerns, the developer has been actively working on improvements, and this next update might be the most important one yet. One of the biggest additions is the Devil Hills map. This one stands out because of the unique elevation featuring a central high ground surrounded by regions. You ask, why does that matter? Well, it could set the stage for more strategic gameplay, especially when it comes to expansion and possible future military mechanics. And here's the big one, modular stone castles. Yes, we're finally getting proper fortifications, allowing players to build battlements, towers and defensive walls. This also raises an interesting question. Are sieges next? While nothing is confirmed, the addition of castle building could lay the groundwork for future military mechanics, like sieges. This update is also reworking the progression system, making settlement development feel more balanced and engaging. You can expect changes to the trade and production chains, which result in less frustrating bottlenecks, building upgrades, which mean more meaningful decision making, and settlement growth, which means smoother progression over time. This is an important step to fixing some of the late game stagnation and making sure the economy feels more dynamic, and I hope this will bring more players back to the game. The player peak is still around 4,000 when I checked the other night, but it has dropped off a lot. Even myself, I haven't really touched base with the game in a long time, but I did play it the other night and I was drawn into the immersive world of Manor Lords again, which is great to see. But I'm hoping this update brings more players back. Just a quick interlude to say most of you who watch the channel are not subscribed, so make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button because it helps smaller channels like us grow really quickly, and both me and Tom really appreciate it. Now we know what's coming in the next update, what's still on the community's wish list. While the addition of castles, a new map and better progression are great, players are looking ahead at what could make Manor Lords even better. Based on various discussion forums, these are the most requested features. Sieges and defensive AI. Castles are great, but what's the point if no one attacks them? Players want to see fully fleshed out siege mechanics, raiding parties trying to scale walls, battering rams at the gates and defensive units actually manning the battlements. Right now, although combat is fun, it's a little simplistic. People also want to see fleshed out diplomacy and AI lords, something like Total War style politics but within a city builder framework. Expanded military gameplay is at the top of the agenda, as the game is going to head towards a more deeper military system, but players want more control over armies, formations and battle tactics. And one of the most talked about features is multiplayer or co-op, allowing players to build rival kingdoms or manage settlements together. I can see me and Tom really enjoying this. It would be great to see it added. This could be a long shot, but some fans believe it could turn Manor Lords into a next level medieval strategy experience. So we have to ask, is this update enough to fix Manor Lords' biggest problems? In many ways, yes. The introduction of castles, a new map and better progression mechanics show that the game is evolving. These aren't minor tweaks, they're foundational improvements that could lead to even bigger things down the line. And overall, we already know this game is extremely immersive and very promising, it just needs more content. Obviously, the buzz around this game when it first came out was absolutely crazy. I've never seen numbers like that on our channel, well perhaps with some of our sales lists, but Manor Lords was absolutely insane for a single game feature. And look, did they overpromise, underdeliver? I'm not going to say that just yet. I still think it's a wonderful title, but progress has been slow. Surely there's been a lot of money made and they could speed things up. But I do feel this is still a wonderful game, and it's just, honestly, it's different to anything out there. When I picked it up again the other night, it just had that magical feeling all over again, and I just want more like the rest of you. So largely, I think we're going to agree that there's still work to be done here. If AI issues and balancing problems remain, some players could feel that the game still isn't quite there yet. That being said, Manor Lords is far from finished, and this update proves that the developer is committed to refining the experience, and that's a very important signal to the community. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Are these updates enough to keep Manor Lords growing, or even bring you back to the game? Or is there something else the game desperately needs to get your attention? As always, both Tom and myself would love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, all that great YouTube stuff. There's so much coming on the strategy side, we've some brilliant lists that are on the way, and you don't want to miss out. I've been Luke from LT Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.